Hello everyone. Today we have really a disturbing gospel. You know, Jesus said not to scandalize, but he seems to scandalize us by what he says and the way he says it.
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father. The mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother. The mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
We say, Jesus, excuse me, are you saying something meaningful to us? Why? Why do you say that? At the Last Supper you said, I leave you peace, my peace I give you. And now you say I don't come down on earth to bring peace? Excuse me, Jesus, can you help us? So, in order to understand this gospel, we don't look at theories or anything. We look at concrete situations. Number 1 scenario. You are a child who is more and more attracted to give your life to God as a priest, religious, and so on. If your parents disagree, if your siblings are not very Christian, what is going to happen in the family? Maybe you will get some mockeries. People say, oh, he wants to be a priest, he wants to be religious. They will carry that out, even among your acquaintances and friends, maybe on Facebook, and you will find yourself very uncomfortable. I had in my community a sister who told me, my parents told me one day, if you join that community, you will not see us again. Easy situation? When we choose Jesus and we want to give our whole life to Jesus, if some of our surrounding and acquaintances are mocking us and not understanding, that's going to be hell for some. I had another brother. He told me I was his kind of angel when he entered the community, and he said, it's too sad, but my dad told me, if you join this sect, he said, don't expect to see me again. That's very tough, and you can see how the choice of Jesus, when we want to radically choose Jesus in consecrated life, it can cause division. Not that Jesus wants to bring divisions, of course, but by the very fact that some of us, we choose to live for Christ, we care about living in truth, not stealing, not lying, trying to live the gospel according to the commandments. Then if the world around us absolutely do not follow that path, those choices of many of us will cause many divisions. If in a Muslim family one becomes Christian, he can be stabbed to death, as I read in many stories in a book that I read about the converted from Islam. Or it can be a Hindu becoming Christians, or a Christian becoming Hindu, or whatever. But religions can cause a lot of divisions, unfortunately. So Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And we want to be sure to obey God more than to obey those on earth. You know, that's what the disciples in the Acts of the Apostles, when they were arrested and they were commanded by the soldiers and the authorities not to spread the name of Jesus anymore. And they were released. And the disciples said, as to us, we cannot do other things than to spread the gospel. We need to obey to God rather than to obey to men. God bless you all.